Lately on social media, I've been seeing a lot of incidents with the petrol explosions where tankers are exploding and seeing innocent lives being lost. In Nigeria, it just feels like now lives have no worth anymore. And it really breaks my heart because these are my people that are going through this. And if I don't speak up, then what am I doing on my platform? The video that I actually saw today, I saw someone, and as soon as I saw this man sitting on the side of the road, he reminded me of my dad. In my mind, I was like, that could be my dad. Like all injured, and I just don't want to be very graphic. I don't want to go into details about it. And he was just there, like even still pointing and saying to the person filming, I think he was saying there were the people trapped in the car, and he was still thinking of other people, I think. And it just really breaks my heart. And I think as a content creator and a Nigerian content creator, if we cannot create awareness of things like this happening, I think the governments, you guys need to do better. This is your own people, your own country people. At least make sure that the roads are okay. Make sure that there is this proper like safety for lorries that are carrying dangerous chemicals and dangerous things that could be highly flammable. Make sure that there is proper checks before a tanker carries a tank full of petrol or gas or whatever. These drivers go out there trying to make a living for their families, right? And they end up losing their lives. If you see a tanker that has turned over, even though it's not on fire, what do? You don't run to that place. You don't run there. You need to go 100 meters away from the place. Do people know that you shouldn't use your phone? Okay, the tanker falls. There's no fire yet. And then you decide to bring out your phone. Do you know that the battery from your phone can actually spark and ignite? Do people know that? Things like this should be taught in school so that people know that, okay, if that tanker has fallen, we better run 100 meters and then call for help. Because what I kept thinking is, that could be my dad, that could be my mom, that could be my auntie, that could be my uncle, that could be my brother, that could be my niece, my nephew, that could be someone, my neighbor, people I went to school with. That could be anybody. Let us prepare ourselves. So in case if I'm driving on the road and a tanker falls over, what do? Because these people that this accident happened to, did they know this was going to happen to them? These are people that they are like struggling to make ends meet. They are like probably like going to work for pennies, and then to then lose their lives, or to then be seriously injured in something that can be avoided, roads that need to be fixed, proper checks that need to be done before these highly inflammable substances are carried from one city to another, from one town to another. All these things there has to be proper check, or else this will continue to happen. We'll continue to lose our people. If you've got any suggestions, leave a comment. Let's just have that discussion. Let's have that open discussion. Enough is enough. Because this could be your father, this could be your mother, this could be your brother, this could be your sister, this could be someone you know, this could be you. This is a disclaimer. I don't know about what to do. All I know is I will Google and I'll check, okay, this is what to do in case of there's a fire, in case of there's this is what you can do. So that's why we need to start educating ourselves. In the comment section, you can comment and say, okay, this is what we could do. If this was to happen to us, this is what we can do. And then somebody else may say, oh no, this is not what you should do. I checked here, or a doctor says here, or even fire emergency people, they could even put the comment and say, no, this is what you should do. At least that way we use the power of social media to create awareness. If you see a tanker that is like turned over and is already on fire and you're driving, do not drive past it, because you driving past that car could ignite, you could kaput. It could just go. Highly inflammable substances, like those kind of like gas, petrol, they are so a little spark can. So these are the things that we need to be aware of. You see a tanker that is burning and then you want to drive past it. I understand my people, my country people will think, okay, let me just drive and just start going. No, you need to park and run. Park and run, because as you're passing with your car, you're passing with a car that has petrol as well, right? And a little spark could ignite it. Then you're trapped in your car. So these are the kind of things that we need to know. And these are the things I'm calling on content creators to start educating themselves as well and start putting the information out there. We have some generational people that don't know how to Google to get information, right? But most of them would have a little phone where they can always go and check social media. And then they can see, okay, this content creator was discussing about what to do if, I see a tanker on the road and stuff like that. Anyway, I actually Googled some things. Because I don't want to say things that may not be the right thing. I'm asking myself, why do these explosions keep happening? Like I said in my rant, bad roads. Tankers lose control because of potholes and poor road conditions. So some of these tankers are falling apart before they even hit the road. If I'm even a driver, if they say to me, go and carry stuff, yes, I know we're all struggling. I know it's hard in Nigeria. But if they say to me, carry this truck I'll be like, first of all, show me the MOT. Because at the end of the day, you're going to go and carry that thing because you want to provide daily bread for your family, right? And then you end up losing your life. Then what happens to your wife and children? The point is, how about the driver says, sorry sir, if this the truck you want me to carry the petrol with, if it's not in good condition, sorry, I can't carry it. I can't drive it. If the next driver says the same thing, by the time all these drivers keep refusing, then maybe the truck owners will be like, okay, we need to get these trucks up, up to standards. Because you're carrying highly flammable chemicals. It's even paining me to open my mouth to say, let's say no, we are not carrying. But at the end of the day, if you lose your life, what happens to your family? You're driving that truck that is dodgy. We need to start educating ourselves. Because if drivers also know that you have to drive overtaking, you should not even overtake. I remember my husband was telling me once that there's some lorries that cannot overtake. You can't go on the overtaking lane in Europe here. So if your company is saying to you, you've got a time limit to go and deliver stuff, you say to them, no sir, this is highly inflammable stuff. I cannot make that deadline. We need to know when to say no. Our lives is more important. So you see a tanker has tumbled, and then you go and start scooping it. I've seen videos in the past. I don't know if it still happens now. I think maybe my country people are now wiser. They know that when they see that, they run. You get? But I've seen videos of people going to, you're meant to be running away from danger and you're going there. I understand because there's hardship. It's the right thing to do is to run away from the accident. Run as far away. Leave the petrol there. 100 meters. Keep going. And be screaming for help. In Europe, if there was a lorry that went over the road, people get their phones, they make call, they call the fire service. Before you know it, bang, 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 they've arrived. Ambulance, pam, 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 they are there. Everybody's there. So you get. But in Nigeria, slow respond. I don't even know if we even have a emergency number to call. Well, now this message now is for the government. Good morning, good afternoon, sirs, and good morning, good evening, Maz. What if it's your grandparents that is on that road where that tanker capsized? Have you ever thought of it? No amount of money would save you then, because if they are going on that same bad road that you guys have not fixed, if your family members are passing through that same bad road and there's a tanker, or are you going to say to your family members or say to the tankers, don't come near my family members? Hey, today my family members are traveling past so street. Make sure there is no tanker there. Is that what you guys do, governments? Because you never know. It could even be you that is at the back of the queue on the road. And then the tanker tumbles. And you've got bulletproof car and everything. That will not save you. SARS and MAS. People in power. It will not save you. Even when they say Nigeria has all these resources, all these mineral resources, when I was in school, they'll be mentioning we have coal, we have this, we have that. In Western countries that don't even have the resources, but they maybe they have the brain, the economic, the whatever, and they're still doing better than us. Think of it, government. It could be your family members on that road. So I've listed the ones that I researched. The bad road, poorly maintained trucks, reckless driving, fuel scooping, and slow emergency response. What to do if you witness a petrol tanker accident? So he says, run. Run, oh, run. Run, get away fast. Move at least 100 meters from the scene. Even if there's no fire yet, it can ignite at any moment. That's what I was saying in my rant. Do not use your phone nearby. I've said that one as well. A single spark from your phone battery can trigger an explosion. If you must call for help, do it from a safe distance. Stop others from approaching. Some people don't realize the risk. See a few and think free petrol. Warn them or tell them. So if you're in a car, leave it, like I said. Don't try to drive past the tanker, which I said as well, because you're driving past tanker. You too, you're carrying petrol in your own tank. A little thing, even your phone. If whenever I used to go with my husband and he goes to fuel his car, right? He says to me, don't take any call on your phone because your phone can ignite the gas station. So you see, so you don't even take your phone. I think there's a place they will even write it. Do not use your phone or something when you're at the gas station. If you're stuck in traffic, get out and move away immediately. If your clothes catch fire, don't run. Running feeds the flame. Instead, stop, drop, and roll. I remember this one. Where I used to work, they used to say if there's a fire, stop, drop on the floor, and you roll. Because if your body is on fire and you're running, you're giving the fire air, right? And it will continue to burn. So you need to like stop, drop on the floor. I know it's going to be painful, my people, but little things like this can save people's life. So if someone was to catch fire or was on fire and you want to try and save their life, which is sometimes is a human nature to neither run or you fight or flight, right? Is that what they call it? So yeah, so if you do want to like fight, help, save, what you should do is do not remove the clothes of the victim that is burnt. If it's stuck to their skin, but if it's not stuck to their skin, then you can remove it. Instead, you gently cut around it. So whichever side that is stuck to the skin, you just leave that part and just gently cut around it. Because when you're trying to yank it, I think you're doing more damage to the person. So cool the burn with clean running water for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Avoid ice. Sure, I said that one. It can make the injury warm, so you have to be careful of using ice. It's only human nature to go and get ice cubes and start pouring on the victim. No, don't do that. And they say do not apply butter, oil, or toothpaste. I know my people, no, they say don't do that. This can trap the heat and cause infection. The government is not going to help us, then let's help ourselves. If they are slow to helping us, then we need to start helping ourselves. Imagine if everybody knows what to do in situations like this, then maybe the injuries won't be that much, right? Like if you're trapped in a car and you then come out from it, don't forget you'll be inhaling like toxic fume. Like this burning fuel is like very toxic, right? So what do when you come out of the car? Just go to where there's fresh air. Move away from, because as you're closer to the incident, I think the smoke will still be like, you still be inhaling it. So you need to go far away where there's fresh air. So if somebody is like, oh, choking, like the smoke, they've inhaled and inhaled, make sure they sit upright. If it's on the floor, keep them calm and let them sit upright. So what needs to change? Better road maintenance, stricter regulations for fuel tankers, faster emergency response, and public awareness campaign. So these are the things that need to change. And that's why I decided to, okay, let me just do this. Let me do this. Even if it's only 2 people that watch this, let me do this. So my fellow content creators, please do videos about creating awareness. Try and do research as well. Put a disclaimer. Please leave a comment and let me know if every state in Nigeria has a fire service center. It's not about just having one in Lagos. Lagos is a big place. So you have to have so many stations everywhere, right? Can we not do this? I have an idea. All these rich people in Nigeria, you're looking for investment to do. How about invest in having a fire station? Maybe that would be a good idea. If the government is unable to have all these fire stations, then you can have fire station. I don't know how you can fund it or how you make your profits. They can charge the government. Good idea. So maybe if the government cannot afford to run these fire stations and have numerous in each state, then maybe rich people, I wish I was rich, or if I was rich, maybe I would do it. But I don't have. If I did, I would do it in a heartbeat. Same with the ambulance services as well, because when a fire occurs, there should also be ambulance following them. That's why in this country you see, when you see one fire engine, right, there's another one coming. So if you see the ambulance passing, you have, as soon as you start hearing beep 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 beep, you, before they even everybody just moves to the side of the road. So these are things that need to be drummed in people's ear, because any little minutes that they are wasting trying to maneuver the traffic, lives are being lost. So these are the things that we need to at least do for ourselves. And the government, please, I'm begging you guys, Nigerian government, please. It could be your family members that is on that road. It could be somebody that you know. It could be your wife. It could be your children. So please, for everybody that have been affected by this incident, I have you in my prayers, and I wish there was something else I can do.